My friend Camille came up with this dish when he first opened the Pig at Bridge Place back in 2019. Everything about this dish is spring on a plate, fresh spring flavours. This is how we do braised lamb neck in the wood oven with asparagus, peas, wild garlic and pea shoots. First I'm gonna sear the lamb necks off. I think it's an underused cut of meat and it's very flavourful and it's a slightly more affordable cut of lamb. So while the lamb's searing, I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of mirepoix prep. Just roughly chop the vegetables. I sear the lamb till it's nice and golden brown on each side. Now we're just going to add the vegetables to the pan. Today we're using bay leaves, thyme and garlic. So just going to cut the garlic into half and just pop it into the pan along with all the herbs. As you can see, the veg is sweated down a little bit, and what we'll do is we're just going to deglaze that with a bit of red wine. We're using pig cut, which is comes from a family-run vineyard in Italy. We work very closely with them with our wine. We'll cover it with chicken stock and a bit of red wine reduction. We've used lamb carcasses, red wine and mirepoix and just made a sort of stock overnight from it. Cooking with open fire is one of my favourite things to do because it gives it that nice smoky flavour. I'm going to use the wood oven to finish braising off the lamb. We're going to put it towards the front of the oven, so it's like slightly less heat, and we're just going to keep turning them every sort of 20 minutes or so. I'm just taking the lamb out now. It's been in there for about an hour and a half. So as you can see, the lamb's sort of nice and tender, and all the juices are sort of like soaked with the lamb. It's just like a very flavourful sauce. While it's just gently simmering away on the side, we're just going to quickly prep our vegetables. So we've got some lovely British asparagus here. We're just going to sort of snap it off at its natural break point. And then we're just going to gently blanch the asparagus in it, put the peas in there. With asparagus, I don't tend to sort of cook it for very long, so it's still nice and crunchy, and it's still the same with the peas because it gives it a nice texture. About a minute should do it. I've strained the asparagus and peas here, then we're just going to add a bit of butter to the pan. Here's some wild garlic I've picked. We forage it in the grounds next to the sort of stream that we have here. It's just a leaf version of garlic and it smells very garlicky. Wild garlic is everywhere this time of the year. The best way to find it is when you walk through the woods. You can smell it's wild garlic, so it's quite an easy thing to forage. You don't have to be an expert. It's one of my favourite times of the year, wild garlic season. You will know when the wild garlic is cooked because it's just wilts down just like a spinach, like you would do at home. If you don't have access to wild garlic, you can always add kale, greens, or any kind of spinach you wanted to. The wild garlic sorted off, the peas are ready, and the asparagus, and here we have our lamb. And we're just going to use the cooking sauces. Garnish with some fresh pea shoots from our kitchen garden. The lamb's sort of nice and tender, it's very rich in flavour. Even though it's springtime, it's quite a hearty dish. If you were eating it at home, you could pair it with nice buttery potatoes and serve it with a nice glass of red wine.